This content creator called A Girl Named Mikey put out this video asking this question: who do men hate more, child free women or single mothers? And she is a child free woman and she's married. And she went through and detailed all of the ways that she has been shown hatred. And I really, really believe that it goes back to child free women are hated more because they are not as controllable as mothers.
I have a question for all the ladies out there. Who do you guys think men hate more? Child free women or single mothers? I find that both those demographics get an ungodly amount of hate from men. And now I'm just really sitting here wondering, who do they hate more? Myself, as a child-free woman, I have had men tell me that my life is meaningless, I could die today and nobody would miss me. I've had men tell me that my marriage isn't even a real marriage, it's just a situationship. I've had men tell me that I'm gonna go to hell. A man once called me an evil witch who sacrifices children to the devil. Like, men do not like me. I also had a man once tell me that I'm a deadbeat to society because I'm not having children. I've also been told that I should just unalive myself. I've had men threaten to unalive me. They've said that they're going to come find where I live, come here and pew pew me because I'm just such a waste of space that I shouldn't even be alive. I've had grape threats against me from men. I've had men say that, again, they're going to find where I live, come here, grape me, and force me to be pregnant. And I've even been doxxed. Someone literally posted my address with threats to come here when my husband wasn't home, all because I'm child-free. And then I just got to thinking, do single mothers also experience kind of these things with men? Because honestly, it really seems that no matter what a woman does, some man somewhere is going to be mad about it. So let me know your thoughts, because I'm genuinely just really curious about this and see what you guys think.
So, just a couple of days ago, we were talking about how Corey Holcomb prefers girls in poverty. He prefers girls in poverty, he said, and these are his own words, because girls in poverty have a deficiency, and it's easier to control a person that has a deficiency to exploit. Now, on a wider scale, the patriarchy can control women that have a deficiency, and having children is seen as a deficiency in some instances because women have we can't earn as much money because of the kids, because women tend to have the kids, and we are anchored because of the kids. So the powers that be, know that they can exploit those women. So when a woman tries to be child free, because men don't get the same kind of vitriol because the patriarchy is not trying to control men in the same way. So these child free women are seen as unencumbered women, and so they do get more hate. So child free women are the unencumbered women, but it's also the same reason why they hate independent women, why they hate feminists, why they hate women that are high achievers and are going after their careers and all of that, because they aren't as controllable. They don't have the deficiencies to push. And while all of these people are not thinking about this, it is all about control. Women are a resource to control. And when a woman is unencumbered and, pouring into herself, that means that she's not pouring in to one of these men who want to take and have their own personal mind or their own personal resource. Because let's be real, they are literally the gold diggers. And patriarchy is in that exact same vein. Patriarchy has always been about exploiting women. That's the reason why child free women get the most vitriol. Single mothers get vitriol, but they have at least served their duty and put out some kids. Those women will be anchored. They'll be anchored in place because they typically need to go to work. So they don't have very much choices. They can't just up and run. And even if they say, they're going to go after certain jobs or whatever, they still have to think about schools, whatever, the things that moms think about. Now, I know I'm jumping all over the place, but child-free women make more money. The motherhood penalty is a real penalty. So the younger generation know and understand this, or even if they don't know and understand on a different level, they know that they need to go off and get their education first, and they are doing this. This is an article from Bankrate study. Women can miss out in over 500,000 in career earnings just by being a mother. I'm not going to do all of this article, but I'm going to jump to some key points. In 2023, full-time working mothers with children under the age of 18 earned just over $55,000, while dads who worked full-time were making over $72,000. That is a gap that translates into over $17,000 for mothers. There's no penalty where it comes to men for parenthood. Full-time working fathers with children under 18 make roughly 23% more than full-time working men with no kids. So working dads make more than mothers. So working moms make less money than working dads. Working dads get a bump. But when it comes to single and child-free women versus single and child-free men, the women are out earning the men. Now, this article is from 2022, so it is a little dated, but this is still where the trajectories are going. In the US, single women without children are earning more than single men without children, according to new research from the Federal Reserve Bank of St. Louis. Nationwide, a growing number of women are choosing to delay motherhood or refusing it entirely. As a result, they are progressing further in their careers. In 2019, they made an average of $65,000, while their male counterparts receive an average of $57,000. It is motherhood that is the financial penalty for women. And this is going to become even more apparent. That is the reason why they have to come for child-free women, because they know what is going to happen as more and more women opt out or delay motherhood in order to advance in their careers and then have one child or two children once that foundation has been set. This is one of the reasons why work from home helps women, because women can still manage their households while making money and not necessarily get off track as far as their career. Because when women take time off of work, it obviously impacts their promotions and their money. So I know that this has been all over the place a little bit, but it all makes sense in the grand scheme of things. Motherhood, the way they have pushed it out as far as the PR is the end all and be all. Women are supposed to, pour everything into being a wife and a mom, but that's simply because the men know you take the women out of the workforce so that the men can keep climbing, because oppression has kept women down. When that anchor has been lifted, then women excel. And then these mediocre men are doing what they're doing right now. They are failing and flailing. So that is my theory. I do want to hear y'all's theory. Who do you think is hated more? So that's the first question. Who do you think is hated more, child-free women or single mothers, and why? Weigh in on that. What do you think? What is your theories? Don't forget to like, comment, and share.